Orderick Lucas. Let me tell you about this poor little boy. 22-month-old Orderick Lucas went missing 24 March 2019. His little body was only found 8 days later in a stormwater drain in Witterbol Street, Eerste River. After one of the children that played in the streets went to go and fetch their soccer ball that accidentally went into the drain. Poor Lucas's body was in a state of decomposition. Minutes or hours before little Lucas was found, his mother, Davidine Lucas, told News 24 that she's hopeful that her son is alive. She can feel it. Someone has her child, and she described little Lucas as a friendly child, just loving to dance. Davidine moved back to her mother's house, little Orderick's mother, out of fear for her life after what happened to the poor boy. People blamed her for what happened. Lucas lived with her partner, the father of 3 of her 4 children, of which she has no custody over. The Tuesday morning, just before the gruesome finding of poor little Orderick, she said the court had encouraged her to spend time with her children to make amends. She had 3 of her children with her for that particular weekend, and she took only Orderick to her mother's birthday party, and she left the other 2, which is twins, with her partner. After Davidine left her mother's home that night, she said that she left Orderick with a friend of hers that lived close by, because she was accused of some people that she stole a cell phone. On her way to the people to sort out the cell phone matter, she walked past Melvin Volkwyn, which she referred to as Melly. She has known Melly for a year almost, and Orderick often stayed with Melly. Melvin Volkwyn is a local hairdresser in that area. He was initially charged with only kidnapping, but a murder charge was later added. Davidine left Orderick with Melvin because she went to go and seek medical help, that she was beaten by the people that she had the issue with the cell phone with. When she came back from the hospital, she inquired where Orderick was from Melvin, and he said that he gave him back to his grandmother. Davidine did not phone her mother to see if it was true. It was only 4 days afterwards, on 28 March 2019, that she went to go and visit Orderick at her mother's home, that she discovered that he wasn't there. Then only did they go and report him missing. 4 days later. Lucas and her mother was also charged with child negligence and interfering with justice, as they did not report the child missing immediately. But the case was thrown out of court as there was a lack of evidence against them. It didn't make the court roll. According to a state witness, Volkwyn was seen carrying a suitcase, which he was struggling with, hours before little Orderick's body was found. The witness would also be able to testify that she has seen Orderick alive in Volkwyn's care on 1 a.m. 25 March 2019. As this was said, Volkwyn showed emotion for the first time in court as he looked behind him at his peers. Cause of death at this stage could not be identified in Orderick's body, as it was so decomposed when it was found. He was naked in a storm water drain. Cornelia, which is Davidine's mother and Orderick's grandmother, said that Davidine went to the morgue to go and identify little Orderick, and there was visible signs of injuries. He had a hole in his head and he had marks on his neck. There was reports that he was also previously brought to hospital with a broken arm, burns from a tick lolly, and he had bite marks all over his body. Why they would do this to little Orderick, we will never know. Why there are so many stories and untruths. To date, I could not find any verdict, any outcome of the accused, but we hope that justice will prevail. South Africa's child abuse rate is 1.5% higher than the rest of the world. Shocking. We need to take the future of our children into our own hands. It is our responsibility to pave a better road for their future.
Thank you.